Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current polls, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard and market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know, man. I miss my voice, man. I miss my voice. I can't believe I'm still sick. Feels like a month already. It's crazy, but we still here. It doesn't matter. Health is compromised. We're still here making these videos because I love you guys. I love my community. You guys are the straight MVPs. So if you appreciate the grind, the effort, the love, the passion for Yu-Gi-Oh, for my channel, for market watchers, and for what we do here, make sure you destroy that subscribe and like button. If you want to become a member, boom, one click gets you in. I would really appreciate that. As always, be like Aaron. Aaron knows what he's doing. Make sure you swing by. Take advantage of that 15 Billy discount credit. Get yourself a QCSR. Get yourself anything you would want. Look, 5 Billies over here for QCSR reasoning. Just an example. Great investment in my humble opinion. None of this is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But all you pay is a couple of Billies worth of shipping and taxes. And then you get this for free, man. So worth it. Link in the description down below. Boom. One click gets you in. Take advantage of that discount code. Guys, here we have the metagame in the OCG. I'm gonna give my opinions here. This one was from a couple of days, like about a week and some change ago. You know, before I got sick, I wanted to do this video, but it's still relevant, you know, pertaining to the current OCG. There was a new one that came out, but it's similar to this one, guys. Over there in the OCG, Fire King are running rampant. I mean, when you see a deck take 34% of you know, the top cut, guys, that's more than 1/3. That's too much. That's clear cut domination over there in the OCG, followed by Branded. Over here in the TCG, Branded has fallen down, you know, out to the wayside. No one's paying attention to Branded. Just never know if it cycles back into the meta as the meta shifts. So we got to make sure we keep that in mind. And then we have the Voiceless Voice, you know, with the rituals, the new support, things of that nature. So we're gonna get into those 3 decks. Don't forget we're getting Ritual B support too. And then Snake Eye over here in the TCG is more meta relevant. So yeah, just want to analyze OCG. We can always get, you know, some of the trends and things that could possibly transfer over here to the TCG competitive wise. So let's dig in. Let's start with Fire Kings. I mean, of course, over there they have Max C, they have other cards that we don't, and vice versa. Over here we have cards that they don't and things of that nature. But all in all, Fire King, you know, a lot of high expectations for the rest of 2024 heading into the NAWCQ in the competitive season a couple of months from now towards summer and, you know, the middle of the year. So again, structured deck right here, boom. People are coming in getting 3 of these to get the core. And then just adding the pieces that they miss. But again, like we've been discussing on the channel, a lot of great value in these structured decks as they bump up because the demand is crazy. People are realizing that in the OCG is taking over, and people expect over here in the TCG for this to be the deck to beat, the new deck, you know, that is taking over the meta, especially with the release of Bonfire right now in Maze and Millennia. So that's what people were waiting on. The card is finally here, essentially still pre-selling, but essentially almost here. And this card takes the deck, you know, over the top in the sense of consistency. You can get, it's like playing 3 rotors, man, but for Fire Pyro, man, it's too easy. It's too easy. Excuse me, guys. So I mean, that's why we can clearly see the deck just taking over, man. Where is it? Oh, I closed it. No, it's right here. I mean, 34%, man, that's just too much in my humble opinion. But look again, like we said, if you need the structured deck, no need to wait around. If you're gonna play this deck, don't let these structures get up there to a ridiculous price. I mean, this is already up $3-4, 3-4 billions above MSRP. You don't want to be that guy paying that premium as these structured decks go up. Who knows, maybe $20. You never know. You never know, honestly, with the crazy demand for this deck as it's expected to take over, to continue taking over the meta. We can see Fire King, High Avatar, the Runics. This one continues to go up from 73 cents to $2 essentially here. That's a big increase, over 100% increase. Only 16 listings for this card, guys. So you want this ultra rare, make sure you get it sooner rather than later. I wouldn't be surprised to see this at 3 4s, maybe 5s down the line, especially with the expected hype of this deck moving on, into the competitive season. We have Fire King Avatar Barong. This one as a common. Look at that, man. As a common, used to be $1 billion some change, went up, to 2 billies again, another 2 billy card, a couple of 1s and 2s, and then, guys, it's 3 billies and above for this card. 2 pages, only 12 listings. Honestly, as we analyze this right now, this card is getting cleaned out. You have one at 2 billies, 268s, 6 listings here, single-digit listings. We cleaned this up janitor style, and it's extremely hard to get this common. Yes, you do have another version. They're commons, and they're hard to get. And people need them, man. People need them. Then we have Bonfire. Just wanted to touch base, like we said. Here, this deck plays 3. Where is it? No, wrong deck, Jay. Right here, 3 Bonfires. It's been crazy. The prices at 130s. We said, guys, these are pre-sale prices. Don't be that guy paying 130s. And look, the supply is coming in. This is gonna go way under into the double-digit mark. Don't even buy a triple digits. Just don't do that to yourself. Don't be these guys. Don't be these guys. These people coming in, they're desperate. They're FOMOing in. They feel like they need the card, and if they don't buy it now, they can't get it later. And that's not true. These are pre-sales. Yes, the demand for this card is crazy. Everyone needs it. We get it. But I don't see this ultra rare remaining above triple digits too long. You never know. This is my speculation. And look, we're already down from 130s to 108s. This is going to continue. 107s. Going to continue on down. This card is just too expensive. Come on now, man. The markets are crazy, but not that crazy, right? Then we have Heat of the Fire, Charmer Blaze. This one continues on going bonkers. $400. Quickly becomes $500. 2 pages, only 13 listings. Again, we've been calling the year of Pyro, the year of fire, for like 3, 4, 5, like for a bunch of months, man. We saw this coming. We've been calling this, and this card was way cheaper when we first analyzed it, and now it's pushing 400 to 500. Man, I mean, it is max rarity. It is a charmer, and these charmers, if they're used in the meta one way or another, they go up heavily in price, man. And then we have Ambler Whale. We have Amphibious Swarm Ship Ambler Whale, also fire, also used heavily. Let me just see here. Let me go right here. Where's the whale? Right there, boom, right there. So again, the demand for a card that only has 2 prints, as you can clearly see here. We covered this one not too long ago. So this is not bad, guys. If you can get this card at under 2s, it's not bad. Unless it gets a reprint, I wouldn't be surprised for this rare to push 3 to 4s, maybe even 5s, as the demand, continues to come in for this card. So don't miss out. Don't miss out on this card. Then we have Deco Talker Heat Soul QCSR from the 25th Rarity Collection. I really like this one, honestly. It went up to 18s, 20s, retraced back down to 13s, spiking back up to the previous all-time highs. The trend is your friend until the end. This is a clear uptrend, guys. We're revisiting the all-time highs. Yes, this could be a double top. So you analyze it. You watch this chart as a hawk, and you see, look, if we close about $19, $20, if these walls get gobbled up, and you wake up and this card is this price down here, 20s, 3 pages only, 25 listings, then that's it. It's a wrap. It's going to enter price discovery. It's going to be a new all-time high. It'll be 25s before you know it, maybe even more. Then we have World Sea Dragon Zealantis. This card was free. No one was paying attention to this card. We talked about this card at quarters. I believe I have maybe just a saga exposure, and that's it. I'm down here, so I'm up like 4x, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes, you do see 21 here for R14 and the walls of China, but it's already up a billy above the quarter mark that it was not too long ago. And yes, this is max rarity. The card looks beautiful, so it's nice to see this going up. But again, people were like, Jay, there's no value in the tins. There's no opportunities. There's no plays. I mean, a card going from a quarter to a quarter 25. I mean, I guess that's not value, guys. We've been talking about the tins forever. And by the way, a tin market watch coming soon, because it's been a while since we covered it. Just continues to give that value. Then we have Cosmic Cyclone, as you see here. It was in the side deck here at 3s. So you want to make sure to get your Cyclones, guys. No need to wait around. No need to sit around and forget about this card. When they forget, we remember. You remember now. You come in, pick up, your Cyclones now. This card is cheap right now for holographics. You just need access to it really, really cheap with rares and commons down here. But again, right now, I would just go for the Metamax, honestly, guys. Come over here. Look, it's already going up a little bit. I would come in, man. I would get a couple of these. Look, you see a couple of 1-ofs. Then the card quickly goes up to 3s and 4s. So not as easy to get as it looks. Not too many listings with multiple copies. So I would come in soon and just get this card with the Mid-Max. Ultra rare. Looks clean from cut fresh off the press from Duel Devastator. I really do. Excuse me, guys. Like this one, guys. Then we move on to Branded. People forgot about Branded over here in the TCG. Don't forget about this deck. Deck is still consistent. If I don't think it has any hits on the list, right? On the ban list. So I really like this deck, honestly, in the sense that it's a lot of people like Branded in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. A lot of people really like this deck. They feel like it's more budget compared to the other meta decks, and they just like the way it works, its functionality. There's little things in Yu-Gi-Oh that make you feel as good as when you play a fusion spell. It is, man. When you play that fusion spell, it's so powerful. You guys want to make sure you don't forget about this deck. And Branded Fusion here at 30, this is cheap, man. This is too cheap. There's going to be 50 billies before you know it. We talked about this card not too long ago, so I'm not going to go in too much into it, but I would be picking mine up right now. Excuse me, guys. Then we have Aluber, the Jester of Despia. Same deal. OT Aluber for 14, 15 billies. Come on now, guys. Oh, Jay, but I don't want to pay that much. Yeah, your Prismatics here at 3 billies. $10. 10 billies gets you a playset. Come on now, man. That's super cheap. I really like, this card only has 4 prints. Make sure you get access to it. All copies are above 3 billies. I would go with the Max Prismatic if I don't want to pay them shekels, but right here, 14, 15s for OT Alubers, $50 for a place at that after tax. That is not bad, guys. Come on now, look at this card. This is too cheap. Too cheap right now, guys. Just too cheap. Look at that. Prismatics. Look, you got multiples at under 3s. Come on now, guys. These are deals. We have Fallen of Albats. We even got a QCSR in the 25th anniversary rarity collection. And this one's money, man. Around 21s. Right now, this one's just straight cash. But honestly, if you don't want this max rarity, for me, really, max rarity is the ultimate rare. Used to be 12s, bumping up here. Same deal. $50 gets you a playset of this card. Don't sleep on this. Don't take it for granted. If you want to play this deck, now is the time to make a max rarity, in my humble opinion. Then we have Branded Opening. This one has been moving on up as of late. Right now, we clean this up real quick. Under 5 billies, you can get a couple of these. Look, come in, get the ones you need. Don't be that guy paying double digits for this card when Branded comes back into the fray. If it does, in the TCG, no way to know 100%, but you want to make sure you're early if you plan to continue on playing this deck and you don't have this card. Prismatic Secret looks beautiful, very powerful card, quick play, and you want to make sure you get access to. Then we have Ranguinol, the Dust Dragon. This one continues to make all-time high. Single print from Photon Hypernova here. Wow, this card continues to spike up. We've been covering this card since it went single digits back down here, and look, pushing 16s. After these are gone, then it's 18s, and then eventually 20s. 3 pages only, 23 listings. This card is going parabolic, just like the channel. Look, you can see the parabolic advance here in the charts in the 3-month, and yeah, look at that. Well, it's not all-time high, but it's approaching it. Okay, and the 3-month is the all-time high. But if you wake up and you see this card above 18 billies, 19s, 20s, it'll enter price discovery mode. It'll be a new all-time high. And it'll probably be a $25 ultra rare, just the demand coming in, especially if Branded come back into the meta fray. And then don't forget about the Chimera cards, guys. We have Guardian Chimera and Chimera the King of Phantom Beasts. This one currently sitting at all-time lows, even went down into the single digits. Now is the time. If you ever wanted this card This is really, really cheap. You're in the single digit range. You can see a double bottom W, my bad, a W base formation here. You have a double bottom, boom. There you go. That's a W pattern. When you see that, usually it's a recovery in price action. I expect this card to revisit 15s before you know it. I like this W-shaped recovery right here. Boom. Take advantage of it. We had the spike above the previous pivot high right here. I like it. I expect this card to revisit, the mid-teens, heading towards 15s again as the demand comes in. We do have an RL12 here, and then a couple of walls down there, but it's such a great card unless it gets a reprint soon, which it shouldn't. It came in Duelist Nexus. I expect this card to continue to go back up. Hardened Chimera, you do see this one. Wow, massive spike. But that's good consolidation here. Unless this card gets a reprint, which it could soon. Maze of Millennia, again, it could have been a great time to reprint a card like this. Oh well. A lot of consolidation here. The demand is coming in. A lot of people buying up this card. So honestly, me, if I plan on playing the card and I don't have it yet, I would take the risk right now. Yes, can we dump back down to single digits? We could. We can also spike up to the 30s and 40s. So right now we're at that midpoint. Perfect price, perfect range for me to come in if I'm playing. To invest in this is pretty risky right now, honestly, in my humble opinion, because we can go either way. Maybe get exposure with one or something, but I wouldn't go in too deep, especially with a possible reprint looming over this card eventually. And then we have Bestial Serenir, also used in this deck right here. Where is it? Boom, triple Serenir. Make sure, I've been telling y'all, man, don't sleep on Serenir. Look, we made all-time highs, came back down, retraced it back down to the mean amount. Now we're spiking strong here. We see a couple of deals here, but really? So look, the walls are at 523, guys. Over $5 for this Prismatic Secret, beautiful max rarity version of this card. Don't sleep on your Serenirs. And lastly, Voiceless Voice. A lot of people have high expectations for this deck as being a clear part of the meta here in the TCG. A lot of people are excited for the new ritual support. It's been too long without rituals being part of the meta scene. So yeah, make sure you get your Herald of Mirage Lights. As we can see here, this card, look at that, all-time lows of quarters. Come in, massive walls of China. You can come in and just get a couple, man. Just get a couple. That's what I did. I got my playset. I got my exposure. And I see this going to 50 cents minimum, that 2x, but maybe even $1 with that 4x, that's clearly possible. Again, look, you can add up to 2 ritual monsters and or ritual spells with different names from your graveyard to your hand. That's good. Look, if this card is in your possession, sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card, that's good, man. That's good. You know what I mean? So just make sure you have the card. It's too cheap to not own this card. Single print from Dual Overload Link Monster. I like it, man. I like it, honestly. Then we have obviously Saravis. We've been talking about this card non-stop on the channel. Make sure you have your version. Pick your choosing. You could either come in, take advantage of a deal, or the RO9 at 25s. 15 listings here. Excuse me, guys. Apologies. But again, secret rare, you can come in, take advantage of this one. But Jay, that's too expensive. You have the min-max here. As you can see, still around 3 billies. I like this one. 10 billies gets you a playset of this. This is perfect, holographic, perfect min-max if you want to play this. $10. Get it now. Don't be that guy paying 15s and 20s for the same playset when you can take advantage of these current prices today, guys. And then we have the rares, obviously. The rares, not bad. This could be a 50-cent rare. Who knows, maybe even $1. So right now, 20 cents under a quarter is too cheap. No excuses to not own this card. Then we have Diviner of the Herald. Again, we're always talking about this card. Look, man, look at that. Clear all-time high, guys. Still at all-time highs right now, as we can see. People getting ready. It's crazy. 20 billies is the lowest right here. And 2 pages only, 11 listings, guys. 11. That's just crazy to me. That's crazy. The man is going bonkers for this card. Look at all these sales. People coming in, getting ready. We told you guys when this was 11s, barely holding on to double digits. you said to pick these up. And now it's just going parabolic, clearly in price discovery mode, and it's currently in its parabolic advance. And yeah, man, I mean, if you want this card, you're gonna have to pay a hefty premium right now. Hopefully you listen and picked it, listen and picked it up, back then. And we have Pot of Extravagance. This is a pot card that no one's paying attention to. No one's looking at this card. And look, this is played at threes in this deck. Now is the time to pick up Pot of Extravagance. No one's looking at this card. People forgot about this pot. Everyone's focused on prosperity and, maybe desires, this and that. Don't forget a Pot of Extravagance. And right now, with the 25th rarity, you got, so many printings now and rarities to choose from, honestly. I would go same as I always say, where is it, man? Where's the PSR? I don't see it here. But yeah, secret, okay, right here. This is what I would get, man. Just a hair above a Billy, that's too cheap. Not the secrets look clean as well. I mean, you have options. You got the PURs, so those people that like it, the PCRs, even the OG prismatics. So many options here. Don't get them now, sooner rather than later. You don't want to be paying 2s, 3s, and 5s for all these cards that are barely holding Billies. You want to make sure that you take advantage of this soon. Same for pre-prep. Get your pre-preps now. Same deal. I bought a bunch of these. I bought like over 50 copies of the secret rare of this card. Right here, this one. Why? My bad, guys. Why? Because look at that. Look at that. Where is it? Boom, right there. Man, let me see. Can I close this, guys? By the way, I play video games. You know what I mean? Your boy play Halo. Your boy plays Apex. If any of y'all want to play with your boy, you need to add your boy, man. So let me know. Leave a comment down below, guys. Pre-preparation of rights here. Look at that. It's just spiking up with a new local high right here. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You got a lot of one-ofs. And then it's $1.50 if you want multiples. Man, that's crazy. I mean, the card looks beautiful. But me, I went, to the secret because this one I was able to buy a stack, guys. I got like over 50 of these. Let's see, 4 more. Yeah, look at that. Now you need to pay over $1 billion. And after those 7 are gone, that's it. So that's the last chance if you want multiples. Your boy bought 50 of these. I don't remember. Was it at like 50 cents already? Might be up 2x. I posted it on the Discord. Let me see if we could do that. Let me see if your boy can find this right here. Let me just double check. Boom. Look at it. Look at these right here, guys. By the way, shout out to the members, man. You guys are amazing. Look at that. Hey, your boy, man. Shout out to Sage, man. Look at that. He posted this in the members section. Look at that. 64 copies, secret rare at 44 cents. At 44 cents. Posted that in the members area. I'm just want to try and do that a little bit. Just let my members know the moves that I'm making. So we bought at 44 cents, right? We bought 64. We're already up. Look, if you go to the second page, look, where's the next 3 of us? At $1 billion. I'm already up 2x. Already. I made that purchase like a week ago. And then that's just the beginning. If we do this, we filter this out. After that is $1.50 billion. That's up 3x. And after these walls of China get gobbled, you and Matt, man. That's why I love investing in penny stocks, man. That's why just the exponential growth is too much. Look, we're already starting here. Your boy bought the lows. You can't make this stuff up, man. Your boys bought the lows. The members got, dibs on that. Shout out to my members. And, but still, Jay, that's all good for you. How does that impact me? How can I take advantage, man? Come in here, get this, take advantage of these 7 walls here. If I wouldn't own this, I would buy this right now. If I wouldn't own 64 copies of these. I'm still waiting on the mail, by the way. But watch, I'm going to show it like this. I'm going to show the stack, man. I'm going to put 50 to the side, take 14, put RO9 in the binder, and then the other 5 or whatever, I'm going to slap it in the trading binder. And that's it, man. It's too easy, literally. Come in, take advantage of this. That's what I'd be doing. Right now, I would be coming in and just getting exposure because I went in, I checked all the other versions, and they're already going up. Of course, you have Ultra Supers, you have those cheaper ones, right? But these secret rares, people are going to want that mid-max, man. People are going to want, because this still looks clean cut, fresh off the press. It looks good enough, and people are going to be coming in. Look, new local high here for this card, and this is just the beginning, guys. So make sure you get your pre-preps. And we have Dark Charmer Gloomy. This card was 65 cents forever. Wow, spiking up, going parabolic. Shh, crazy. Look at that. This is a Billy 30 already. Man, I should have had more of these. Maybe I have 3. I mean, I know I have a place, maybe an R9 if I'm pushing it. Man, should have had more of these. And I've always talking about this card when we talk about the tints. So, man, right now we're double topping though. So we expect the retracement to maybe to retest the Billy low. But if it breaks a Billy, then we expect, back down to 75 cents. But if it breaks a Billy 39, this will be a Billy 50 and then 2 Billies before you know it. So again, still you have walls here. If you needed to play, don't wait around anymore. Don't let this be 2, 3s, 5s on the line. You don't want to be that guy. We have Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. This is a beautiful chart. In the 2022 tins, Prismatic Secret. This is beautiful. Currently around 9s, trying to push up towards double digits. 42 listings. Guys, this is a bull flag. This is a bull flag. Man, it's hard to see. It's too zoomed in. I mean, it's not as zoomed in, but yeah, look at that. A bull flag. We had a high 922s. Retracement back down to the mean, but it's not steep. It's not a steep retracement. Angles matter. Consolidation matters. So this is just a little retracement before that next leg up, second leg up gang. You guys already know. We expect this car to be double digits and to push towards 1250s, maybe even 15s. So basically almost, a double up from the retracement low. It's too easy, man. So if you need this card, don't wait. Don't sit around. Just pick it up now. You don't want to be that guy. Look, playing one right here. The man is already, we already had the first spike. We got this one. From 5s to 9s, almost a double up. Retracement. Now you buy if you need it. It's my humble opinion. Then we have Herald of the Arc Light. I would be picking these up left and right. I already ordered myself a couple of these. I have the one QCSR. Where is that, man? Is that over here? And where's that QCSR? Look at that. It's right here. Right here. Your boy always likes showing some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Bought this at around like 8 Billies. It's just, man. That looks fresh off the press, just like the channel. And then I bought these. These are cheap right now. On the Billies, get yourself your PSRs, get secret rares, just get, PURs if you're into that. Get all those mid, max, higher rarities, the supers and ultras and things like that. That's what I would be coming in. Look at that. 13 right here, 79 cents. That's just too cheap, man. Make sure you take advantage of Herald of the Arc Light. Look, it's a staple. It's a standard in ritual decks. You want to make sure you get that exposure. And lastly, Garura. We've been talking about this card nonstop. And we said, guys, look at that. It's a little W-shaped recovery formation there. And then it's just a little bit of a retracement. We expect this card to be 15s sooner rather than later. You don't want to be that guy. Trust me. You don't want to be that guy that wakes up, sees this card at 15s or 20, and then you decide to go in. We want to reserve our purchasing power. If this is 15s, then you have to pay an extra $5. But if you get it now, you pay $10, and the extra $5 you can pick up Herald of the Arc Lights, pre-preps and everything else, and take advantage of that purchasing power, guys. That's what we do here at the Fresh Off the Press community. In conclusion, again, Fire Kings take a dominating lead in the preliminary week, having almost 4 times more tops than Branded in the second spot. That's too much, man. Fire King continues to dominate over there in the OCG. Just make sure you guys are ready. Hopefully you guys found value in today's video. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys are the straight MVPs, man. What is this, man? Like 30 minutes, half an hour, trying to get back on track. Voice still sounds shot and terrible, but at the same time, it's like I feel better than what I was before. You never know with these things, man. Sometimes you feel better, then you feel worse, and then, it's like a roller coaster, man. But we're still here. We're still here. That's the one thing that's consistent, that we still continue to be here for you guys. Man, I appreciate your support. And again, if you're still here, you're the straight MVPs. Thank you so much for your time, your support, and your attention. Stay fresh.